New wedge roof finally in place and completed, thanks to help from the Clutch Trucker family on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and furry studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, well, yeah, we finished it off today, Saturday, the 1st of October. And as I said in that last video, yeah, I do have a load ready to go for Monday in Morrill, Nebraska. So, luckily, yeah, we got most of it done before the rain came in today. And then, luckily, it was just a quick storm, not too much water and all that with it. I was able to finish up. I had to kind of change my plan again. That happens a lot when you're doing these kind of things. I decided I needed to put the marine sealant along the whole gasket that went against the back of the cab. But let's kind of dive into things and show you what happened. All right, we're down to the moment of truth. I've got the steel rubber gasket on there, tapered a little bit from the top middle down each side, and then curving over so water will hopefully flow down and off the side. Here's the whole theory, at least we hope. So now we got to figure out how to hoist it up there. Well, a few minutes later, after using everybody to help hoist it up there, we got it up. Okay, there is the wedge up on top of the box. I have yet to fasten down that back flap against the back of the box, and I have yet to put the anchor screws in the sides to hold it down. We'll get some video from the top here. Okay, here's looking at the wedge from the top. You can see right up against the cab. See that gasket is down in between. Tapers down a little bit this way for water to run off. Same on the other side. It kind of curled up on us a little bit as we were pushing it into place, but I think it's gonna work. Here's an option maybe we're considering: putting a strip of Gorilla Tape right over the top right here. Don't know, thinking more about that. But anyway, there's essentially how it looks. You can see it hanging down over the sides. Gonna fill in that gap there. And I'll need to fill in a little bit down there. But for all intents and purposes, I think it worked as planned. Well, I was trying to beat the rain, and unfortunately now it's starting to rain. Got most everything done. I just walked under the ladder! 7 years of bad luck! Ah! Did get the marine sealant along the top like I had hoped, but got most everything else done. Okay, so you can see it's up there. I got the caulk along that edge up to the back. The back flap is screwed down now to the box, and I've got caulk all along that edge. So there you go there, where things fold over. Got those caulked all the way across, and you can see the underside up there. Well, maybe you can't because the ladder's in the way. There it is, where I got that caulked as well and everything. And of course, didn't get the marine sealant along the top over the gasket like I want, and now it's raining. See, you can see the rain on the ground. Well, Weather Channel was basically right. It was supposed to start after 5. It's a little before 5. But for the most part, everything's done. The gasket's in place. I just want to add some more marine sealant to it. A bead on either side of the gasket, one against the cab, one against the diamond plate back. So that way it'll just have a little bit extra oomph. Look at those clouds behind me. Here, if I can turn around the other way where the looks like the sun's trying to come back through. Check this out. But yet right now, it's raining. Kept the same shirt on because look, I've ruined it with caulk and sealant and everything else. Gets everywhere. It's messy stuff, baby. Well, at least one nice thing when you get a rainstorm out here and then the sun's trying to come out. Look, we got this great rainbow here. How about that? And there's a hint of a double rainbow. Look right over there. How about that? Pretty cool. Oh, and you can see kind of a hint of a double rainbow on that side too. Very cool. Okay, so here we are on top of the thing. It's now dark out, as you can see. But I did put a bead of the marine sealant on the cab side and on the diamond plate side of that gasket all the way across. And then down here at the edge where it drops down, I just gooped it up, baby. Not the prettiest, but nobody else is going to be up here looking at this. So I should channel all the water down and drop right off the new section there. So yeah, it ain't the prettiest job, but it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work, right? So there you go. There's looking at the whole top. And of course, it's all sealed up everywhere now. We're all good to go, baby. So I am pretty confident that this is going to take care of the problem. I mean, pretty much it comes down to this. If this doesn't fix it, then that means the water's coming in through the cab itself and always has been, and maybe I never noticed it before the remodel because until I cut the hole out of the back of the cab, it might have been dripping down inside the walls and making it all the way down to the luggage box area or where the APU is. And that sometimes leaks into the floor area of the cab when that drain in the APU, heater air conditioner unit, mainly only when the AC is on, if you have like a window air conditioning unit, they do create water and it does drip. That's why you have to have them tipping a little bit outward from your window. And these things are the same way. They have a little plug drain thing that's supposed to drain out. Well, sometimes I've had to replace that twice now in this unit. Underneath the cab, where that comes down through the floor, it's got a little like a rubber thing that supposed to only open to let water out. Well, sometimes with all the heat and everything down there, that seals up, and water will seep then into the floor. And so, for all I know, that thing's been leaking the whole time. But I really think this new wedged roof, the new steel rubber gasket I put in there, and all the marine sealant I put along that gasket, plus I caulked everything, every little seam we made on the whole diamond plate for the new wedged roof cover and everything. If it leaks now, then I punt, baby. I give up because I think I've covered everything I can possibly cover. So now, of course, the only way to know for sure is to drive through a bunch of rain or sit in a bunch of rain. Hopefully, we've got a chance for a few thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, Sunday, while I'm doing other stuff on the truck, but just a slight chance of it here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We don't get the real heavy hour-long or more downpours that are typical in the Midwest and South and Northeast. We just don't tend to get that here. But, and I don't really want to, I said in the last video, maybe I'll throw a sprinkler up there and throw a whole bunch of water on it. But I really want to let everything cure as best as possible before I have to leave on Monday. So since I completed this on Saturday, then that gives it a good day and a half or more to fully cure before we really have to test it out. So all I can do is hope and pray, baby, hope and pray. So, I think I showed you enough of the video and what I did and everything, and hopefully that took care of it. And finally I had caulk all over. I had to throw my shirt away. I had caulk and sealant and stuff all over it. I had caulk in my eyebrows and, C-A-U-L-K, not the other kind, don't get any ideas. But, I was able to secure it better because I made those wedges longer and everything. I really think it's now a permanent part of the box extension out the back, and I really think, hopefully, we've licked it this time. All right. And then tomorrow I've got to replace the charge air cooler boots to the turbo and all that. I got some other maintenance I've got to do. Oh, and Junior sent me something else. I was sitting here on the truck working on stuff earlier today, and I see, an Amazon van pull up. I'm like, well, I didn't order anything from Amazon. Junior, he sent me this. Automotive short and open circuit finder. So this will be great. because I've been talking about how I have that issue with a rear blower motor. And I had replaced the motor, and that still wasn't the problem. I've determined at this point it's a short wire or a bad plug or something down in that whole section. So he sent me this automotive short and open circuit finder car repair diagnostic tool to help me try to track that down. Junior, you are supporting this channel beyond belief. Thank you so much, buddy. You know, he sent me the ultimate purple seat cushion, which I have yet to replace. I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll show that as well. He sent me a AC plug test finder, which, you know, yeah, if I need to check my plug outlets that I put in here in the remodel, I have that as well. He sends, you know, Rusty dog food. He sent, you know, begging strips. He really takes care of me. He sent me that bag for my bike, which I haven't even put the bike in the bag yet. But Junior, I just do have to give you a big shout out. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and me and the family, and, you know, buying things for me that I don't then have to spend my money on, and I can give that money to the family. So that's really helpful, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much again for that. All right, I'll do the air-to-air boots on the truck. I'm going to do the low pressure line also. I'm going to replace that. I've got to replace the APU fuel filter tomorrow. I'll be doing all that, so I'll make a video all about that, because changing out those air-to-air boots for the charge air cooler to the manifold and to the turbo on the other side, that's a really simple thing. You can see the blue back there, that's still those right there. I've shown those in the last couple of videos, and I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to get the whole new wedge roof thing done. Thanks to my wife, the lovely Mary, who helped me a whole bunch. Both sons helped me today to hoist the thing up there. We got it into place. Let's just hope this works. My God, I hope this solves it. And all we can do is hope that it has. All right, so stay tuned as I maybe run into... Well, if I was down in Florida, it'd be real easy to test it right now. And Florida, well, the whole Northeast now, because Ian went back across Florida, back into, South Carolina and up through there, and now it's raining all over the Northeast right now. So, luckily, just a couple of quick showers out here to deal with. But I'm sure we'll run into plenty of rain soon to give this a real thorough test. What do you think? Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, huge relief getting the the new wedge roof thing all finally complete. So now all we got to do is get some rain. I'm sure we'll run into plenty of that when we're back out on the road. Right, Rusty? Oh, big yawn. Yes, I know. It's bedtime. He's waiting for that begging strip, though. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a day or two because I'm a working truck driver. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you know when the new videos come out. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Who are you all of a sudden? I'm Owen's friend. You're lying. Owen doesn't have any friends. He's fat and he's stupid. Okay, you all set? Here it is. There it is. Oh, there it goes. Go get it. Happy dog. Still got those boots. That'll be in tomorrow. Had to get that box, wedge roof box cover thing fixed first. All right, you got that first one? Here's another little one for you. Oh, happy dog, happy dog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love them begging strips. Because he's a begging strip dog. He's a begging strip dog. Sometimes eats too fast and it starts to cough. He's a begging strip dog. All right, I think you left a little crumb down there. Did you find it? No? It's by your left ear, buddy. It's right down here. Look, right there. There you go. All right, here's the last little bit. Yep. You weren't in that last night's video, so you're going to have extra ones today. Happy dog look.